Hello students, it's Mr. Nguyen here. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be working on synthetic division, and I'm going to be using IXL examples here. So we're going to start with simple one, easy one, and then we'll work into more challenging ones, okay? So three things to remember before we start synthetic division, or even if it's possible. Your divisor must be in this form: x plus a or x minus a, right? So the coefficient has to be a 1, and it has to be a first degree um, polynomial, okay? And then your denominator, or your numerator, I'm sorry, the degree has to be in order, right? Because we're going to be putting these coefficient in order from the largest power to the smallest power. And then the third thing is, what is the third thing? Ah, I don't know. I don't remember the third thing. I thought there was three things, but I guess just two things. All right. Let's start writing this down. Oh, the third thing is, I remember, when you divide, you're actually using the root to divide. So you're not going to be using plus 5. You're going to be using minus 5, because this is technically x plus 5 equals 0, right? So that's the root. And then x would equal to negative 5. So negative 5 is the number we're going to be using for our synthetic division. So, and as a matter of fact, that number is going to go right at the front, okay? And then the list of numbers that go back here would be the coefficient of these terms in your denominator. So that would be a 1, that would be a 6, and then a positive 5. So I'm going to put a 1 here, a 6 here, and a 5 here, right? And I'm gonna sort of imagine there's a space here. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna carry this 1 down here. Okay, carry this 1 down here. So that's the first step. You always carry that very first coefficient down. Then the next step is you're gonna multiply. You're gonna do 1 times negative 5, and then you're gonna write the answer right underneath the next term. So 1 times negative 5 is negative 5, okay? And then you're going to add these two numbers together in that column, and you're going to write the result down here. So 6 plus negative 5 would give you a 1. And then you repeat the process. 1 times negative 5 again. You're going to get negative 5. And then you're going to combine these two numbers. You're going to add them together. You're going to get a 0. So this is your remainder. So the remainder is 0, which is nice. When the remainder is 0, it means that your answer is actually a factor of your polynomial. Okay, so how do I write the answer? Well, we know the very first one is x squared, and when we divide x squared by x, we get 1x left. So that's 1x. And then this is a positive 1. So that's the constant term plus 1. So my factor, or my quotient, is x plus 1 when I divide this, okay, with the remainder of 0. So I don't have to write the remainder. So I'm going to type x plus 1 in here. Easy example, okay, oops, x plus 1. All right, we're going to get into ones where there's actually a remainder, and then I'll show you how to write that. That's your answer, okay? Submit. Perfect. Let's do this next one. This next one has a coefficient of 7, which is okay as long as this is a 1, all right? And so we're going to remember the mistakes that I see a lot of students make is they forget to use the root to divide, okay? So we're going to use 3, positive 3 to divide. That 3 goes in front, and then we write the coefficient down. Okay, the nice thing about IXL is all of these are always going to be in order. Just be careful those when you do practice that are not IXL, these might be out of order. You have to order them, okay? Put them in order. So 7, negative 23. Watch out for your negative signs. Make sure you use the negative sign. And then positive 17. So positive 17. Okay, so imagine there's a space here. You're going to skip that space because you know some numbers are going to go there. Your products are going to go there. So if you have time, just draw a box there, okay? And then carry the 7 down. Bring the 7 down here. Okay, just carry that down. Okay, you don't have to draw that arrow. All right, so the important thing is remember to multiply this. 3 times 7 is 21. Write your answer right here. Add these together, give you -2. Repeat the process, multiply -2 times 3 is -6. Combine these, give you 11, right? 11. So 11 is the remainder. So this problem, we do have a remainder. That's okay. The solution is still the same. So if you have x squared divided by x, then your result would be an x. So your answer is 7x minus 2 plus the remainder plus 11, but you can't do -2 plus 11 because that's become a 9. The 11 is actually part of your division, so it's x minus 3. You have to write the remainder as a fractional part of your division, which is 11 over x minus 3. Okay, so it's like the partial that is left over. Okay, so this is exactly how you're going to write your answer in here. And that's what this part means here in the instruction. Okay, that's what that means. The remainder over the divisor. Okay, and q of x is the quotient. The quotient is 7x minus 2 here. Okay, so I'm going to write that in here. 7x minus 2 plus, and I'm going to use this symbol for fraction right here, 11 over x minus 3. Okay, and that's how we write our solution. Okay, this is the quotient. This right here, this part is the quotient. This part is the remainder, and this part is the divisor. X plus 3, x minus 3 is the divisor. Okay, submit. Ta-da! Okay, this one, okay, I'm gonna do this one because this one is higher power, right? It's cubic, all right? So it's still, the process doesn't change. It's exactly the same. You just have one extra number to do, okay? Where's my pen? Oh, here we go. Remember, we're using the root to divide, so this is gonna be a -3, okay? And of course, these are already in order, so I'm just gonna put the coefficient. 1, 1, -7, -3. 1, 1, -7, -3. Okay. Notice I always leave a space here, sort of space these out just so that it doesn't get all confusing to me. I'm going to leave a space here. I'm going to draw a box actually, and I'm going to carry this 1 down. Okay, carry that 1 down. Always carry your first coefficient down and then do your multiplication. 1 times -3 is -3. Write your answer in the next column. Combine the numbers in that column. You get -2. Okay. And then multiply the -2 with your divisor, or with your root, actually. You get a +6. Write it in the next column. Combine the numbers in that column. Gives you a -1. Multiply the -1. So this is what I mean when I say you have one extra number to do. -1 times -3 is +3. Oh, how nice. No remainder. So 0 remainder, okay? 0 remainder, which means we don't have this weird thing to write at the end right here. We don't have that. Not for this problem because of the 0 remainder, okay? So how do I write my answer? Well, if you look, x cubed divided by x will give you an x squared. So your first answer is 1x squared. And then you just go down from there. Minus 2x minus 1, okay? Or you can start at the end and you say, oh, that's the constant, that's the first degree, that's the second degree, and so forth, okay? So this is our answer right here. So what does it mean? It means that this is a factor of this. So I'm going to write my answer, x, and I'm going to use this little power thingy to do my square. And then I have to make sure to move out of that exponent to continue writing. Minus 2x, and then minus 1. And that's my answer to this problem, synthetic division. Submit. All right, guys, I think I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to let you try it on your own. So I'm going to do this one real quick. This is well, maybe I'll do this one, and then I'll skip around a little bit to see if we get any more challenging problem. This one is not challenging. The number is just bigger, right? Remember, using the root to divide. So we're going to use +3 to divide. And then our coefficients are 9, -19, -22. Oh, the numbers are big. I might have to use a calculator. I don't know. -18, just to add and subtract. I don't know. All right, draw a box there. Bring the 9 down. Okay, always bring your first coefficient down. Multiply. 9 times 3 is 27. That's not bad. I can do that without a calculator. Write the answer in the next column. Combine the numbers in that column. Okay, so 8. I get 8. Positive 8, right? Positive 8, and then I multiply. I get positive 24. I can do that. Combine those numbers. I get 2, positive 2. Multiply this, 2 times 3 will give me 6. I write the 6 here. Combined with negative 18, I get negative 12. Negative 12 is my remainder. So I'm going to have this weird fraction written at the end right here, right? So my answer, remember, 1 degree less. When you divide, you're 1 degree less. So this is actually 9x squared, okay? 9x squared plus 8x, okay? Plus 2, I almost said minus, plus 2, and then plus a negative 12 over, I always do plus negative. I'm not going to change that sign because it's right. Because I want to write the remainder as the remainder, exactly as it appears. Okay, so plus the remainder, negative 12 over x minus 3. Okay, so that's what I'm going to type into my IXL box. And be very careful and not mess up. So 9x, and then hit this thing to do the square. Hit this thing to do the square. Get out. And then do plus 8x plus 2 plus, and then use the fraction thingy, minus 12 over, or negative 12 over x minus 3. Okay? That looks just like mine. Okay? Submit. Ta-da! Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna skip around. I'm gonna skip around just to see if we had anything that is more challenging or different than the ones that we've done. Skip. Same thing. Well, this one is not really same thing because it has a constant term that is 0 here. Okay, I have to mention that to you. You have to use that constant term, okay? You have to put a 0 at the end when you're writing all your coefficient down. So I'm not gonna do the problem, I'm just gonna set it up for you. So remember, we're using the root to divide, so it's gonna be -1, okay? And the coefficient will be 7, -5, -12, and 0. You have to put the 0 at the end. That way, when you are multiplying and subtracting, you can get all the way to the end of your division and find out if there's a remainder. Okay, so keep that in mind. Remember that. Clean. Okay, let's move to the next one. Skip to see if we get anything different. Oh boy, this one is long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, this one is long. It's not hard. It's the same like what we've done. You just get 2 more extra numbers to perform. Okay, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just checking out things. Okay, oh, this one is really long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, now sometimes they give you a 6-degree polynomial and they skip a 4. Your job is to put 0x to the 4th in there. Okay, to complete the division. So I don't see one of those in here, but if I see one, I would definitely do that one for you. All right, let's see if the challenge give us that. X squared, x1, x0. That's not challenging. Oh, the challenge here is the bottom, the divisor is not a 1 coefficient. So what you can do in this case is you can factor out that 2 and it will become x plus 1, right? And this 2 can actually cancel with the top numbers because 2 divided by 2 is 1, 18 divided by 2 is 9, and then 20 divided by 2 is 10. So you could technically reduce this expression by half. You can divide everything by 2. And so your simplified polynomial is x squared minus 9x minus 10 divided by x plus 1. Okay, so we simplify the expression before we divide. That's the only challenge here. After you do that, the problem is now easy, right? Um, Clear, skip. Oh, I can skip one more. Let's see what else we got here. Same thing, reduce everything by 2 to get your coefficient here at 1, just to simplify your expression. Skip again. Same thing, reduce everything by 2, divide everything by 2, and then your expression is just longer. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys, and thank you for watching. I hope you guys have fun when you're doing this. Synthetic division is very fun to do, and it's very quick compared to long division. So have fun, and I will see you in the next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.